Okay, folks. Sorry about that last one there. This continuation based on the one we just had here. Departure didn't go well on that on a previous one because my controls weren't set up, configured as they should have. Had to go back in, reconfigure, and get us back to where we left off at here at the top of runway 25 right for our trip to Salt Lake City, folks. So again, sorry for the brief technical difficulties there, but we're back in controls here. We got the aircraft already started up. We're good to go. Totally, FMC's already fully set. What we got to do now is full throttle ahead and get on our way. So again, let's get back going. Let's get her going again, folks. Everything's set up as should. Let's get back on our throttle display map here. As such, get our maps right, and let's get underway. That should be our map there. Let's take away some of these icons here on the map. Let's take away a few of these things here. Waypoints. Let's get that off. Hey, aviation good day. Hey, thanks, man. Sorry about the inconvenience here on that last one there, man. We're gonna get this bird in the sky like right now. Clear some of the stuff up here. So apologize for that. Let's get going. Let's get going. Flaps is already ready. We're set. Oh, that went well. Hey, listen, that was that was earlier in the year. That was earlier in the year, like around I think May. That was around May time frame, earlier in the year. So yeah, that was. It just took me forever to launch that, to get that published there. Going out to trying to find the right tools to get to get your videos right and stuff like that. DaVinci Resolve is what I used for that setup, but it took a lot of work, man. The overlay, I got to work on that overlay again. Aviation K, the overlay was I couldn't get it merged with XPlane, so I got to do some tweaking to see why it's not picking up my altitude, my speed, and all that stuff. I have my overlay set, but I'll launch it once I get back in and tweak it with XPlane. So it just has to recognize XPlane. That's all. Minor fix, and then you'll be seeing that one pushed here very soon. So, but thanks for that. I think I'm ready for that. Just got to tweak it a little bit more, folks. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right. Let's get rolling. All right, full throttle ahead, folks. We'll put our brakes on, apply our brakes, full throttle ahead here. We're gonna go ahead and put to our throttles at, let's see, 80%. Get up to 80%. We're holding the brakes. Okay, 80%, all looks good. And let's let off our brakes and let's give it 100. Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get up to these friendly skies. We're not gonna connect with air traffic control right now because we're kind of like jumping right out there on the runway here. We'll connect with air traffic control once we get airborne. We'll go from there. So let's iron down here and let's get going. All right, let's rotate. Rotate. Gear up. Gear up. Pick up some speed here. Let's get our climb going. Let's get our all throttle set. Let's get our autopilot set. Should be climbing here very shortly. Relieve our flaps. And we had a good departure. All right, here we go. Now we're on our way. Let's get going here. Give me 1 second here. Make sure everything is going smooth. Good departure there out of LAX. A nice climb. Coming out of the box there. Getting our speeds up. Let's get our climb down, vertical speed down to like 1,800. There we go. We don't go too steep on the climb there. Alright, and we should be making our first. Let's go ahead and get our nav system going here so we can make our turn there. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's coming out of the box. Take out those shuttle to land lights, taxi lights. Shut those down. Make sure we still got positive climb going here. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, we're still good on our positive climb. All right, we're about to cross waypoint Schaefer here. Once we get things stabilized, folks, we'll be able to smooth things out here. So looking back at our map here, about to cross Schaefer. Here, next waypoint coming up. Continue our climb to our cruise altitude. We're gonna be cruising today at 250, by the way. Cruise altitude is 250. We're not gonna go too high. It's gonna be a short flight. So, all right, nicely coming out of LAX there. All right. All right, Aviation K, they said, so did you get the new controls? No, so here's what happened, Aviation Kid, man. I was playing around with a Cessna, and I didn't realize that that it was gonna that I had to reset everything, because I kind of screwed everything up and had it set for the Cessna. Going into that, I'm like, oh darn, man, I didn't reconfigure for our normal flights. You know what I mean? The Cessna uses all these technical controls dealing with, you don't have to deal with these here jetliners, right? To give it more fuel here and all that stuff. So I had to really tweak it a little bit, but I got to fix things as they should have, and caught us in jam on that departure. That's okay. We got it fixed. We got it undergone as a continuation to the first one, but it is what it is. We're good now. Same controls. All's good. All right, crossing 5,000. Let's get our altitude up. I want to get our altitude up to. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, things like that happen, man. I just, you know, I should have thought about that before I just jumped out there on this one. Let's get our climb up to 250. Right? Yep. That's what we said. 250. Let's get our vertical. Initially set it to 8 right there, and let it go. There we go. And now we're all set here. Keep her climbing. Salt Lake City, again, it's not that well, as far as flight wise, it's not that far from LA. At the most part, it's gonna be about an hour flight. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it's once we, the thumbnail says 100 subscribers, so once we get there, man, I'll go ahead and then give everyone instructions as far as how to apply for it. But it's posted as a once we hit 100 subscribers, it will be a giveaway for sure. So let's still post it on the thumbnail. Once I get there, whenever that is, I'll nicely go ahead and give instructions out to how to apply for it, and then issue out the gift. So that's gonna remain as is until we hit 100 subscribers. Yep. There will be a giveaway. So, yep. All right. Well, where are we at right now? Let's see where we are on our charts. We are right We are on our path as our SID. As such, right on it actually. It feels like it's going well. Good. All right, crossing 7,000, continuing up to 250. A couple external views there. So we are Catalina Island. Catalina Island off the coast of LA. Smooth climb. Aircraft is operating very well. No issues with the aircraft. Very smooth actually. No issues there. Scenery looks great. As soon as I get out, air traffic control is currently on right now, as you can see here. And I'm not gonna just jump out there in the middle of flight here. I'm gonna wait till I get outside, and then I'm gonna go ahead and activate. I don't want them fussing at me for not getting clearance due to me having to restart. So once we clear this airspace, we'll go ahead and reactivate VATSIM and get that going again. All right, we're about to cross 10,000 really shortly here. Okay, here we go. Good. Good details on the city. Oh well, LA actually. Let's see what part of LA is this actually? LA is so big. Oh, actually Long Beach. Yeah. A little south of LA already, but it's Long Beach area. Nice smooth climb, pivot to turn. There we go, nice. Okay. Look at cutting through that air, folks. Look at that. Good modeling on this aircraft for this capture there. Sweet. Heading for those mountains. Clear those mountains. Get up to our cruise altitude here. There. Oh, you said there's yeah. You know, I saw tons of discounts. Aviation Kid, man, I tell you, it's a good time. Good point you made there, for sure. It's a good time, honestly, for those to capture down on your favorite flights, yo. Take advantage of it now. So holiday specials are out there. A lot of things are discounted. Tons of just about everything is discounted. Airbus 310. Yeah. You know, I see the discounts, but you know, I don't know what I got favorables right now. But I'm still trying to see what'd be a good acquisition next. I got a lot of options, but I'm just so Mark, can you give the link for this plane, please? Does it work? Great. Absolutely, Mark. I will say it works really good. Once you practice with it a few times, man, it's lovely. It's a great flight, man. I'm really enjoying it a lot. Actually, the link to this flight, good question. I'm not sure if XPlane is still I don't think XPlane is still offering this as a buy. We'll check now, actually, Mark. We'll check while we have you now. Let me pick up my speed here real quick, folks. Right now we're 250 knots. Let's bring it up to. Let's bring our speed up a little bit here. So it's gonna bring it up to around 350 knots right now. Let's bring our speed up there, and we'll bring our climb down a bit too. Let's bring our climb down to 1,000 feet. One thing about this aircraft, Mark, is that it climbs like a rock. It's heavy as hell. It climbs like a rock, but I actually do really like this aircraft. It's a fun aircraft, actually. Let's look at the website. We're gonna look at the website right now, and we're gonna see what's offered out here as far as purchasing this too. Let's check it out. Give me a second here. Okay, we're getting up. Altitude looks great. We're sitting at crossing 13,000 and picking up speed. So we'll let that go as is. Okay, so let's look at this website here for the C-17. Let me see what I can find out here. Let's see XPlane. Let's check XPlane first and see if they still offer it. I don't think they do anymore, but like I said, let's see. Let's give it a shot and see. All right, so let's flip over, folks. Let's see what we have. All right, you see the sales still going on, of course. Great, good stuff. C-17, where you at? Globemaster. Let's see what you got for us. XPlane, no. See, I'm really thinking there is gone. Oh man, I think it's gone. Shoot. Let's see. Different formats of C-17. Boom. Check war aircraft. Okay, no, that's not what we're looking for. And let's look at the war aircraft transport. It was under warbirds, military transport, and oh man, XPlane doesn't offer it no more. So let's see what we can find out on this one. Aviation to say the plane went for 90, 75 bucks. The plane is not for sale. Yep. Doesn't allow you to buy it, but it's there on the shop. But it's there on the shop. So you mean XPlane.org has it? What do you mean on the shop? I wanna see. There has to be something out there on purchasing an aircraft. I think it's just a matter of finding it. But I originally got this from, so what do you got there? .org, C-17 Globe, Aviation Kid, thanks for that. Let's click on that. Let's see where that takes us. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hold up. Oh, there you go, Aviation Kid. Thanks for providing. So there you have it. Availability not for sale. I don't know why. I'm confused as to why that is. Strange that it's no longer on sale. Very interesting. So that's very strange to me why he discontinued this aircraft. Not sure why. Aviation Kid, you do have this, right? I believe you got it, right? I think Santa Claus kind of like slipped it in a box and gave it to you and said, "Here you go, install it," right? Aviation Kid, right? Let me know if you have Aviation Kid. I think you got this aircraft. And if so, Aviation Kid, if you have it, tell me what you think, man. All right, so hold up, we got. All right, so we just continue our climb, 250 here. There we go, bring it up to 1,000 feet per minute. And continue our climb, here we go. Yeah, I do have the plane. Yep, I thought so, Aviation Kid. I knew you had it. Yeah. Oh, funny, man. Marco's okay because I came from Canada. Thanks for the link, Aviation Kid. Yeah, Marco, there you go. Aviation Kid, good thanks out for you providing that info. I'll keep my eyes out too on this aircraft. If I see this aircraft, I'm gonna research and see if it's being sold anywhere. And if it is, I'm gonna launch it out to the world and let folks know that I found it. So I'll let everybody know for sure. It's a matter of time though. It'll be out there again really soon, I'm sure. We crossed that mountain range, folks. Look how high these damn mountains are. And these mountains are pretty big, aren't they? What's the peak level on them? Let me see. Peak level on these mountains that we just crossed? Let's see, do I have let's see, I might have to go through my other chart to see my peak level on those mountains we just crossed in. Let me see here. So when I use Sky Vector, I actually like using Sky Vector because it's really. Let me switch over to Sky Vector for you here. Here's our route to Sky Vector. Sky Vector gives you a lot of info, but we can take some of this stuff out that we don't need. But in regards to mountain levels that we just crossed, it's here. See, let's get a little lower here on the scene. There we go. So it'll take us right back here in this area. 10,000 feet right there. This is where that mountain level is that we just crossed. 10,000 feet. Those are big hills. Those are big hills, folks. Really big. All right. Skate said they should. Come on, aviation kid, man. You're saying they should remove the Airbus 380? Come on, man. I actually. Well. Yeah. FMC for 380 sucks, but there is a go around for sure. You can, if you find a good solid go around, you're golden. Like here's a go around that we're using for this aircraft here. And here's what my go around is. And I'm gonna put it out there again. Right here. If you don't have it, get it, folks. Get this right here. Get this right here. This is simple FMC. Okay. Simple FMC. This is what's this is the factor that's in play to actually make your flights much better. What's up, aviation kid? What you got there, man? What you got there? Crossing this desert area now, and we are climbing up. Let's see where we are as far as our cruise altitude, folks. Where are we at? Let's see. Crossing 20,000, getting up to 250. So, aviation kid, what's that reason, man? What's the? Tell me what that is, man. Aviation kid, yeah, you're my ambassador, man. So tell me what's up, man. Oh man, a little bit too clean, too clean behind the collar, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That start off though, the startup. So that's a good point made there. So the startup, you know, I did get a lot of requests as far as cold and dark starts. I'm only gonna do cold and dark starts. That's a good point you made there, aviation kid. Cold and dark starts, man, usually take a long time before you get up in the air, which can take away from a lot of the attention on forefront. But there are some who are really want to know how to get a good solid code and start with the aircraft, get it started up, get it launched off. That can be definitely time consuming. I definitely got it. I think every single stream, I think that's too much to ask. Occasionally, I think it's what is cool upon request. So that's a tweak that's gonna happen here. That the cold and dark starts taking up a good hour to kick off. That can go away. Only when it's necessary, when it's needed for the aircraft in particular. Right. So yep, good point there, Aviation Kid. Good point there, man. Music here. So this is a change here. This is a change here as far as the tunes. If you see that we got there's a different variety of tunes here. There was originally was using the YouTube freeware tunes there. I've eliminated that, and I'm starting to use a different stream here. That's also in my description. He said, I won't wait. They will leave straight away. Yeah, yep. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Good point, man. Yeah, man. It's got like the interest. Like when you sit there, like I said, some people who really want to know how to start this aircraft up and all that. The cold starts is cool, but it's not for always, man. Not for always. Yep, that's what I'm using now is epidemics. Epidemic sound. Good stuff there. Epidemic sound. Yeah, I think epidemic sound. By the way, Aviation Kid, glad you pointed that out too. That's also in my description. Epidemic sound is pretty solid. I'm happy with it. You got so much music to choose from. 35,000 tracks. And then Aviation Kid said, "Man, you're too professional." Oh man, loosen up a little bit, right? Frames per second counter. Yeah, that frames per second counter. That is going to go away with the overlay. So an overlay is going to replace all of that there. The overlay is going to take over the top board there. Not only that, as far as viewers also can see how long your flight's going to be and everything. Overlay, Aviation Kid recommended that. That's a huge plus as far as utilizing that tool. So you can actually see like how much longer this flight going to be. When we're going to start landing and all that. So the information is already going to be there over the overlay, right? But this all these tickers and stuff at the top will go away once I get the overlay implemented. So that's definitely a good point there, Aviation Kid, as far as overlay. Yep, definitely a plus. And washabout, cloud add-ons and reshading. Yeah. So here's the tool. The tool that I'm using is Active Sky for XPlane. It is a payware. And what it does is that it captures the real climate without being artificial climates. You know what I'm saying? The air, like for instance, like right now, United States clear skies right now. That's true scenery there. This payware here, this active the Active Skyware I'm using, Active Sky, it's really I actually really like it though, because the updates are so like current as to the real climate as is. Now I have seen better quality cloud reshades than this here, but one thing you lose from that is the accuracy of it as well too. So it's a win-win type thing. Also, you said Aviation Kid, fly higher quality planes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one here, like my Boeing 767. I would say that's a solid quality one, because it's actually certified by Boeing as well too. And believe it or not, the 747-8 Intercontinental is also a high quality one as well too. I fly those occasionally. Don't get a lot of hits on that, but I kind of looked at the analytical tools here. This C-17 is getting a lot more hits, as far as viewing than the more modern ones, believe it or not. Even though it looks like a dinosaur of an aircraft, right? You'd be surprised just how many more people actually watching these streams than they are the higher quality ones. So when we look at it, right, I think opinions has a hold of itself. But when you look at this, you look at it like they could have done better quality on this, but that can pretty much go in hand with any aircraft. But again, surprisingly, this aircraft gets a lot more views. This dinosaur of aircraft gets a lot more views than the other more modernized looking ones. So X Enviro, I do have X Enviro. I started using X Enviro, but X Enviro, if they have not made any changes to it, I won't mess with it because I do have X Enviro. I removed X Enviro because I was getting some strange things consistently happen when you least expect it. It was kind of like unexpectedly it'll cause your system to crash. And I'll look at the files and see the logs of what caused the crash. And X Enviro is what it was multiple times. So I actually removed X Enviro a while ago. I'll revisit it though and see if they made any changes to it lately, but it's very tweaky based on issues that X Enviro has had. So, but definitely I'll revisit that for sure. All right, folks, let's check out and see where we are. Let's check out on our map, see where we are, folks. We're at our cruise altitude. We are, I would say, almost midpoint. And I think our speeds are, we can increase our speeds as well. Actually, we are increasing speed. And again, that's another thing about this hit. The C-17, the speeds on this thing is the pickup speeds for this aircraft. It's slow and sluggish, right? But it will get up there slowly. It will get up to the cruise that I want to be at. So in Shade X, Aviation Kid, you said Shade EX. I haven't looked at Shade EX before. I haven't checked that out, but I will. I'll research Shade EX to see how that looks. But again, this active sky that you see here, as a matter of fact, let me bring it up for you here for folks in that scene. I really like this tool. I mean, it comes with the whole lot that this thing comes with. I mean, it comes with a ton of stuff. It's really nice actually. This tool here completely. Yeah, so that right there, I can honestly say I'm pretty hooked on this one here. Don't forget, so $15 or less. That's for the Shade EX. Yeah, but I'm curious as far as the quality that it brings. Like right now, what will this be giving me right now as far as these skies? I think these skies look great actually. I mean, there's clear cloud coverage as far as what we want it to be, right? But will it have these colors as what we see here? That's the big ask there. Will it? think the colors of these guys are really great without the clouds again. But then when the clouds comes around, they may not be like the cartoony kind of puffy type clouds. They try to really blend them more realistic as far as how the clouds should really look instead of being cartoony, you know. Yeah, Shady X, man. It's a shader. It's a shader engine. Okay. Well, how does it affect your performance? Does it have any negative effects on your performance, or is it pretty good on your performance? We'll change the colors. Now keep in mind, now these colors and things you see here now too, as well, as far as the scenery. This is the scenery for XPlane. This is the XPlane. I'm speaking out of term. This is the scenery that I included as far as the downloads for these patches. And it is, one second here, let me get you there on what that is here specific. Ortho, that's what I'm trying to think. Ortho 4XP. This is Ortho 4XP here, and I don't know about the color changing. What effect that'll have as far as color for the Ortho 4XP packets with the scenery. Do you use Ortho 4XP, Aviation Kid? Do you implement your flights with that or not? Just curious. There's one thing about Ortho 4XP too, as you can see, right? You can see these layers here as well too. I know we're kind of trying to show you the pluses and minuses, but Ortho 4XP here, you have to really fine tweak these packets here on Ortho 4XP to really try to iron this here out. Sometimes you're kind of stuck with the different shades in the scenery if the packets are printed out as such when you install it. So you got to look for that too. That's some shade issues there with Ortho 4XP based on geographical downloads. Not much places you said for his Aviation Kid. As far as the scenery, you only do Dubai. I have a big shade for you to show as far as my coverage here. Let me show you my coverage. My coverage is pretty extensive, by the way. So let me get that over to you. Let me show you. My coverage is, and I'll open it up too, so you can see. Okay, it's updating. Here it comes. All right, so if you see where I'm at now, right? My Ortho 4XP coverage that I've captured down and downloaded. Let's look at all the packets that I've captured. Most of the United States, a big chunk of it. I kind of left all this his stuff to be standard as far as XPlane up north here and down below as far as Mexico. But I put some in and out based on my travels. Put some in, remove it. But if you don't have a lot of memory in your system, if you don't have a powerful system, then this is not going to work for you. So we're going a little overspeed. Let's bring our speed down, folks. We're getting fussed out for going over speed. That's easy fix. There we go. All right. Bring it up to 335. There. Okay, so we're good. All right, AVHK, what'd you say here, man? Shady X only changes the sim colors, doesn't affect scenery. Okay. And use thumbnails from game, not IRL. Ah, from game. Snapshots from your game. Interesting. So explain that one, Aviation Kid, a little bit about from your game. Is that how you do your thumbnails? Do you capture yours down from your flights and just use those, or you don't use real images? Then do you, as far as your thumbnails? I think thumbnails can be, they have to capture the attention, right? Some look weak, some look strong, some capture views, some don't. But yeah, so example, the Concorde flight that I utilized, quite a lot of pictures, photos from the Concorde flight, and use those because it's not really much out there in regards to there's photos out there, the Concorde, but they don't have the good quality crisp photos. So I actually did have to use a lot of my simulation photos. So yeah, that's an option to be used always, and you know, good scenes that can be caught from there as well too. You know, yeah, that's a good point there. Yep. Good pointers, man. Also, the click rate too. You know, I think that the one big thing though is to get that, you know, your click rate too. So I saw as far as your thumbnails is really important too. I noticed my thumb rate did go up. Click rate did go up significantly when I started using more crisp thumbnails as such. So I did notice an increase now. I'm consistently seeing growth. Here it is, to be honest with you. You know, the attention to streaming, I could definitely say, can, you know, like me having an attention span, like you gotta really get my interest, man, in order for me to be interested in like watching you, right? And some views, some audiences are so full on some streams that interest is like humongous, right? But once you get there, you're there, right? Yeah, I know Captain Shaquille O'Neal, man. He's phenomenal, man. I watch his streams often. I'm not all the time. I do watch him often, man. He's phenomenal, man. He's great, man. He really puts a lot of attention into his streams, man, and what have you. He has a lot of giveaways that he does as well too. So what if you say you lost 5 subscribers and you were sick for 7 days? The aviation kid, that's something else too. I noticed that when you're not like consistent, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you in general, but when you're not consistent, when folks aren't consistent with their streaming, yeah, that can definitely, viewers can definitely drop, man. Subscribers can definitely drop. But also, aviation kid, keep in mind, you know, the more subscribers you have, you may have a more fluctuation with losing some and gaining some. It makes sense, right? Like me, I don't have a lot. You see what I'm saying? So I don't have that problem there. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm at right now, like I won't take a 5 subscriber loss hit. You know, I haven't seen that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did see a big jump when you helped that boost, and then a couple fell off. But the consistency has been sustaining, and it's been slowly increasing. I have not seen no big drops at all, for me at all. But yeah, interesting, man. You said that. So that consistency, man, is important. That I know of for sure. You know what? You know, he's his audience, his crowd is you know, he has a unique approach, which I think is a great approach. It's a good way as far as I think set the basis on how you should approach to grab that kind of audience. But let me say this much, and keep this in mind. When you grab that level of persons in support of a stream, you have to stay on top of that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on top of that, because you set a tone, and you got a lot of expectations out there that you have to meet. So you have a huge commitment, a really big commitment at that point. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have that good balance, right? To be able to get that kind of commitment. You know, so you got to look at, you know, the host as to whether or not they're able to give that level of commitment or not. You see what I'm saying? He's able to, right? And I see his drive is phenomenal, right? His commitment is like unsound, man. It's amazing. But can everybody commit to that level of degree? It's not cut out for everybody, man, to commit to that level that he has. You see what I'm saying? That's how he's able to sustain his audience. He's able to sustain where he's at, you know, because of that level of commitment that he has to keep going, keep driving to keep those audience impressed and keep them interested. So, yeah, man, a little one-on-one here on this topic, man. But I can tell you, it's very interesting to have the discussion here. There's gonna be some streams that's gonna be different than other folks who host, right? But it's like, what are you bringing to the table differently, and what that person's bringing to the table, right? Are you able to commit to that degree? Do you want that level of commitment? Yes or no? You know, I mean, you may not want that commitment. I'm gonna tell you honestly, you know, some people have more going on outside of streaming. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's a mixture there with me that I could say that it's gonna be real hard for me to get that kind of commitment that he gives, man. And I can't see how that can happen, and not no time soon with me. But with him, you know, kudos to you, brother. You're gonna keep on rising, keep it going. So I definitely say that's good. Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot of good points, man. Good stuff. Hey, that overlay, aviation kid, that overlay, man. It's that overlay. It's that overlay, dude. Seriously, I need to work on that. But it's just that, you know, I think it's a good marker for the top for viewing for your flight. But I have to get mine to sync to the XPlane itself so I can recognize everything that's performing parts of aircraft. So it's a small tweak I got to figure out. That's all. But yeah, definitely. Thanks for me on to that one, man. Yeah, thanks for me on that for sure. You said should play the newest sims like Microsoft FS 2020. Oh man, I really don't like it though, man. I get it, but man, I've been pretty loyal to XPlane, man. I really don't like them. I shouldn't be saying that here, but I'm not a big fan of you know, the Microsoft. Honestly, I'm just not a big fan of it, man. You know, I see why some people get to XPlane, they get stuck on XPlane. They won't see nothing outside of XPlane, right? And I'm one of those people, man. It's like I'm on XPlane, I'm like stuck on that platform. I can easily check out multiple platforms I choose to, but when I look at other streams, man, it's like I'll watch and I won't even subscribe, man, because it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? It just, I mean, it just seems much more like an arcade game. It just seems like, I shouldn't be saying that. That's kind of insulting, right? But I got to be careful how I say it. But so some platforms can come off to be very cartoonish, like an arcade game. You know what I mean? You know, like you know, I don't want it to be like an arcade game. I want to try to have as much realism as possible, man. There's an update here, man, and you see the update that just happened, right? With this weather pack thing, man. Active Sky. My parameters set, I think, what, every 10 minutes or whatever. But the clouds aren't bad, man. I can't complain about these clouds at all. Clouds, I just, honestly, for me, the clouds have multiple layers. They're not the same type clouds. They're different type clouds, different layers. I don't know, man. I'm not, I was kind of favorable in my key, man. I've used these other tools for these clouds, aviation kit. And man, I tell you, man, these clouds, man, I start looking at the patterns like, okay, that cloud is the same as that cloud is the same as that cloud is the same as that cloud. And man, it's just so patched on, man. And I'm like, it loses me completely. Like this right here, I can't find one cloud here that we're looking at that's the same as the next. I don't see it. They're all individually different than the next. You see what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, to me, that's quality, man. It's not like a stamp on stamp. Cloud here, cloud here, cloud here, and they're all the same type clouds, like just like a picture of the same type clouds scattered. Nah, look at this. Every single cloud we're looking at right now is uniquely different than the next, man. That's that quality I'm talking about. So I don't know, man. I really do like this here, this tool here that I'm using, and I'm so impressed with it, man. And just been really disappointed with the other ones. Look at this, all these clouds patches. Look at these cloud patches, just look at them. Tell me where you see one cloud that's the same as the next. Like for instance, I seen tools. This cloud right here I'm circling will be the same cloud here, will be the same cloud here, same cloud here, same type cloud here. There's no mimicking at all of this tool, man. It's good stuff. Everything's uniquely different. Look at that. Even this one and this one, they're different. They're different. Totally different clouds. Look at that. You see? That's quality to me. That's quality. It doesn't seem so stamped on like an arcade game, you know what I mean? Because this is like the real footage. Okay. All right. So I need to get compensated for giving demos to boost the platforms. Anyhow, so let's see where we're at, folks. Let's see where we are. Let's see. We head to Milford soon. We're gonna start our descend. I'm gonna do something pretty cool here. I'm gonna do a hard descend. It's military transport aircraft anyway, why not? Draper 14,000, cross Draper at 14,000. Yeah, I'm gonna do a hard descend to 14,000 at Draper. So let's do that. This aircraft is known for that too, is being able to do a pretty much, like, not I'm gonna say nosedive, but a sharp descends and level off really nicely. Preparation for landings. Kid, you said you need a 7-hour stream. That'll put you across the Atlantic, man. Go ahead and figure that out, man. That'll be a nice flight to the East Coast from Europe, man. Also, hey, this is something I wanna mention too. I know there's how folks set up their streams, right? And there's a when you set up your streams, right? And I want to ask this question and see what your thoughts on this here. So when you set up your streams, right? I was advised to keep it to the point of saying this is not for kids, and that's how I kept it as not for kids. I read up on that quite a bit too, because you got to be very careful with this. Now, I'm not sure people might be squeezing that in on their streams, opening it up for kids, and which is allowing more folks to subscribe to you, such as kids, right? But we have to be careful with that choice, and I think by me having that restriction eliminates a lot of additional traffic, and I want to safeguard it as well too, you know what I mean, so I don't get my hands slapped for saying something inappropriate, or someone saying something inappropriate, or you saying something that kids shouldn't hear come out your mouth, for me not to get penalized on my chat, right? So yeah, I'm very cautious when it comes to that, man, and I have a block right now on my streams so that anyone that's considered as quote unquote a kid, they cannot view my streams at all, and I want to keep it that way. Um, if you set allow for kids, the chat will go away. Oh, it goes away. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Interesting. Hey, listen, we're gonna start our descent. I think soon. Your last streams had chat disabled. Yeah. Yeah. And that was by choice there. Um, um, I think that not my last streams. I think about 6 streams prior to my last ones. I had started that stream for most dangerous airports to land at. I have multiple streams out there. All the chat is enabled. But prior to that, yeah, I did disable chat for a minute there. Suited to keep try to not have the. And I know when people chat, they want to engage, right? But sometimes that engagement, I think, for those who commit themselves, like I said, it's all for that kind of engagement. You know what I mean? And I only commit to a certain degree here with the streaming. Um, and I want to give it a break sometimes when it comes to the chat. Um, I want to give it a break sometimes with the chat, not have it so heavy on chat. And I'd rather keep it like that so it can have a good balance, man. Sometimes the chat, sometimes cut that chat off and let's just fly and just enjoy the flight. And then sometimes let's chat it up. Let's keep the chat lines open. Let's keep it moving as well too. I don't have a big audience, so I can exercise that. I can do that, right? Those who have big platforms like Shaquille O'Neal, he has a big audience. He's gonna want to keep his chat open all the time, man. Folks are gonna go in there. That's what they're gonna be looking for. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to give that kind of commitment at all. You see what I'm saying? I'm not on that level, and I'll be honest with you, it's tough. It'll be tough for me to sustain that kind of level. Nah, I'll be very honest with you. No, nah, not for me. Um, it's just that commitment just won't be there. It's just too much, man. It's too much, you know. But I do it like I said for a hobby. I enjoy doing. I love doing it, man. So have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Have fun with it, man. So yeah, we're making our bank turn here. Let's see where we are on the map here, folks. We're starting to get into our rival star too, by the way, Delta 6. But we just made that turn there at Milford, and we are coming in. Let's see something here. Delta 116.1 is a frequency for Delta VOR. Let's see, let me set that up so I can see the distances from that here. Well, I can see the distance here is 45 nautical miles, but still, I haven't played with the frequency for our VORs here. Well, let me just go in and let's see here. Let me grab that. So that frequency for that VOR, Delta VOR, was 116.1. Let me see what happens here. 1 second. 116.1. Let me transfer that. Boom, there we go. Now you saw these tickers jump, right? There is exactly what I thought it was going to do. There we go. And there's my distance there to the VOR. Perfect. That's what I want to see. All right. So for that Delta VOR that we have now, which we can see was 45 nautical miles from us now, we're gonna start our descent, because right soon after that we have Jasmine, which Jasmine is only Let me see here. Jasmine is only like 16 nautical miles from Delta, and you have to be at 17,000 feet. So let's play with it a little bit. Like, go ahead and start our descent. I was gonna do a hard descent, but nah, just put her at 17,000, so she can start slowly descending now. Put it around 1,000 there on descent. There we go. So let's start our descent down to Salt Lake City, folks. Let's see. So you said so there was a VATSIM controller shouting, swearing on me. That's impossible, Aviation Kid, man. Why is that? You said you used the Airbus 380, it would turn and go directly. You know, what was the FMC you was using? What was the FMC you was using for? Was you using the one that the standard one that I showed you, or was you using the simple FMC? Oh yeah. Oh, go to the VATSIM website. Let me show you here, man. Hey, by the way, man, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, man. It's that sucks big time. Hey, let me show you something. Go to VATSIM. Go to there's supervisors here. There's board of governors there as well too. There's all your supervisors, the vice president, supervisors, board members, and what have you. I'm telling you some good stories, some good stuff right here. Board of governors stuff. Go here, man. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the full structure here, man, of personnel. You should, I would say, not to skip the chain of command. I would initiate something by reaching out to a supervisor. Vice president supervisors is Nick Cavacci is a vice president supervisor, and then you got all these other supervisors here. You got a whole slew of supervisors here, right there, right, to go to. But don't just jump up to Nick. I would definitely say use the chain of command and softly go into one of these supervisors here. The region that you was in, or whatever, look and see. Or you can call membership help desk as well too, as well. But there's your resources there on vatsim.net for you to issue your official complaint, and I definitely recommend make that happen, because there's no tolerance for disrespect when it comes to being on a VATSIM network at all. That needs some attention to that. Go there, issue your formal complaint, and have them execute. Remember the time and day, and the location you was flying. As far as controlled space, they know who the controller was at that time. And issue that complaint, man. Sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Shouldn't have to deal with that, dude. Shouldn't have to deal with that at all. It's unfortunate. Okay, here we are on our descent now. About to cross Delta. About to cross Delta right there, and we have our the VOR is telling us we have what, 8 nautical miles, and we want to be around 17,000. Let's go ahead and get our descent a little more here. Make our descent a little more sharper here. We'll make our descent around 1800 on our descent. And let's keep it moving. So Aviation Kid, hey, listen, I hope that helped, man. I hope that helps, dude. Let me know the outcome of that, dude. Seriously. All right, we are coming down. We're coming down. There we go. Scenery looks good down there. Look at that scenery. Let's see, what is our, let's go ahead and figure out what our rival what altimeter is going to be here for Salt Lake City. 2957. Just going to change that now. 2957. Two nine 2957, all set, good, cool. Altimeter set for our arrival. And we shouldn't have to make any flight changes right now as far as, yeah, we're good. Oh, one thing we can do, we can activate our XPlane. I don't think we have controls. I don't want to just jump out there on top of a controller in the middle of flight here, but it doesn't like no one's out there. So we can jump out there, and if any controller comes online, it'll be a good transition there. Okay, so we're active. Flight plan is already set. File flight plan, and we're on board. Perfect. All right, we're holding altitude 17,000. Make sure 2959 still active. And let's go ahead and establish. Let's go ahead and start preparing for our arrival by setting our arrival frequency for runway 17. All right, so let's go Salt Lake City. Find out what that frequency is. Localizer is going to be 111.5, and the course direction 169. All right, let's do that. All right, so frequency 111.5. Course direction, actually we'll go ahead and activate that now. The course direction is going to be 169. We're all set. Alright, so we're all set for our arrival, folks, into Salt Lake City via runway 17. Okay. Let's see our altitude. It's just our altitude down to 17,000 here. 14,000 actually. Aviation kid, hey brother, you said oh man, congratulations, you got a job now. Nah, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me you found something. So where you at, aviation kid? Where you working at? What industry you in? Where you working, man? And I know you still in school, man, so you know you gotta have one of those type jobs where it allows you to still do your homework and catch up, right? So yeah, man, tell me, so what you got? Congratulations, bro. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So that's the easy easy money right there. Easy money for you right there. Oh, delivery. Huh? Like what? Not like Uber Eats, or not like you know, any type of the food deliveries and nothing like that, right? Oh, what do you mean delivery? Oh, okay. Nice. Well, that good. Congratulations on the new job, man. That's good. Now you be able to buy all these packages that you want to buy now for these aircrafts. Okay, we're descending, folks. We'll be crossing 14,000 here, and we'll be continuing our descent here. Okay, waiters. Okay. Delivery inside. Let go, not door to door, right? But just inside. Got it. As a waiter. Okay, that's cool, man. Hey, so tell me, at the mall or something, man, or what? At 360, what's that? 360 Mall? 360 Mall that you guys have there? And no, that's in Kuwait. Kuwait is a 360 Mall. You guys got that big Dubai Mall there, and you guys got a couple really big malls in Dubai. Hey, look at our marker, folks. See our indicator? We're already starting to pick up some of that ILS. Look at that. You see? That's good to see that. I'm gonna go ahead and set our altitudes down to let me go ahead and get our altitudes down, folks. Let me see. Let's get our altitudes down to, I'm gonna go ahead and just sit 6,000, man. Nah, it's automatically set. Nah, our altitudes is automatically set, so it's following the our altitude, our descent is following the plan specifically. So yeah, okay, we're good. We don't have to touch this stuff at all no more, because it's actually going by exactly what the plan is, folks. Again, flight FMC, I'm gonna keep talking it up. It's not a bad tool. It's is really good actually. Flight FMC. I mean, I'm sorry, simple FMC. Because it's doing everything that we should be doing. Look at that. See, I changed 11,000, and the descent now is changed specific to cross that region, cross that waypoint at that time. That's simple FMC for you. So a separate shop. It's a private McDonald's. Oh, really? It's a private McDonald's. Okay. Privately owned McDonald's, huh? Even though McDonald's is a franchise, right? We're gonna start slowing down our speed.
Solid area traffic, Delta 1369, and we're spot 5 in Salt Lake. Short of hotel will be hotel to 16 left taxi. Salt Lake City.
What is our winds, Salt Lake City? 160. Ooh, from 160 degrees. Gust of 22 miles an hour and 36 knots wind. Dang, it's very windy in Salt Lake City right now. Wow, it's very windy. We should be holding 11,000. Yep, we're holding 11,000. Good. Yeah, aviation kid, man. I wanna keep it simple, man. I like how things are like now, man. Without too much expectation. I like simplicity, brother. Yeah, man, this is cool. Hey, listen, look at our airport. It's at 12 o'clock right there. You know, so we're gonna be landing runway 17, which is like right there where my cursor is. Right there's where my cursor's at. Runway 17.
Salt Lake traffic 111. Body running 16 right on ditch 15.
Okay, yo, folks, we gotta get set here and get ready for our arrival. Yeah, the time separation, aviation kid, man. Yeah, it does, man. Time separation sucks, man. It is, man. You know, when you worldwide like this, man, it's a big difference, man. 7 hours, right? Yeah, man, 7 hours, bro. Yeah. Hey, listen, tell me, you said you deleted the Airbus 380, man? Did you delete it for real? Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't delete it. Okay, I thought you said. I thought I read that you had deleted it. That's cool. I'm getting sworn on because of it. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, listen. Hey, seriously, bruh, practice before you jump out there, man. I mean, practice before you go out there, man. It'll be okay, but you gotta practice, man, and make those mistakes before you get out there on that platform, brother, man. Just gotta do that, man. You gotta practice before you get on that platform, dude. I mean, let me make sure, make a announcement here, folks. Hold on. Salt Lake City, this is Air Force 1979, currently turning for initial approach for runway 17. Let's go ahead and put on our external lights. What's going now?
Solid area traffic, Delta 1369. Taxi into position, hold 16 left, Salt Lake City.
All right, folks, we got our initial approach. You see runway in front of us here. Got visibility of the airport in front of us here. Start down into our ILS here really soon as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our ILS going here. Okay. Let's see. Speeds down as well too. Speed brakes on, slow her down. Let's bring her slower way down. Second, 9,000, hold 9,000. Aviation Kid said, any chance I could report the controllers to the... Nah, I wouldn't go that route, man. But 1 second here, Aviation Kid, 1 second, brother. Set our approach. Approach is 7, we'll start descent. Okay, so we're just on our final descent here, folks. I mean, for our final approach here. 1 second. Salt Lake traffic. This is Air Force 1979, currently on final approach, runway 17. I wouldn't do that, man. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Just report it to the network, man, the supervisors, man. You know. Yeah, for sure. I would do that if I was you. Let's bring our speeds down even more. Let's bring our speeds down to around 160. And have you sure? Have you already sent them a have you already sent supervisors something already, Aviation Kid? We're gonna arm our brakes there. Did you already send them something, Aviation Kid, or what? No, you don't need their ID. Only thing you need to give them is the time that you was online, man, and where you was at, and they know who was there. So that's all you have to give them. They know who was covering the area at the time that it happened. So. Okay, start extending some flaps here, folks. Start extending some flaps. Slowing her down. Shut this here down here. Current on that final approach, runway 17. Get our speeds down here more. Speeds are coming down slowly. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and land this bird here. We're gonna gear down. We'll go ahead and manually bring her in. Take off our throttle, take off autopilot. Let's manually bring it in. Let's land it. Pick up some speed here. Keep our speed up. Alright, let's bring her in right here, folks.
Sink right.
Just sit her down. Nice. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah. Latam, so listen, hey, yeah, thanks for asking, man. Hey, so for the giveaways, man, it's gonna be once we hit 100 subscribers, man. Then I'll definitely make sure I get instructions as far as how to submit for the how to subscribe for the giveaway. So as soon as we hit 100 subscribers, man, I'm gonna launch it, man, and put it out there, and then and definitely want you to roll, man, so you give you a good chance to win that giveaway there. So the goal is to hit 100 subscribers, and then we'll go from there, man. So that's when the giveaways will start happening. So let's get there, folks. Successful landing. Look at that bird, man. Wow, she's huge. Let's go and bring her in here. I want to go ahead and park. Let's go ahead and just park at one of these hangars over here. I would like to do a rewind to see how well that landing was as well. Let's go ahead and park and let's see the results of that landing. I don't think the landing was too bad. I think the landing was actually pretty it was pretty smooth. At least I think it was, right? Yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna have some as soon as we hit 100 subscribers for the Thames, I'm probably gonna give like weekly giveaways out, man. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're just gonna kick off as soon as we hit 100, man. So yeah, the instructions will follow as well too once we hit that marker. All right, let's put these brakes on and let's rewind. Let's take a look at the arrival. Let's check it out. Okay. All right. Let's check our cameras here. Let's look at arrival here. Let's give it one more round. Let me see. 1 second here. Got it. Boom, boom, boom. Grab our cameras and we're good. And set. All right. So with that said, folks, let's rewind the tape and let's check it out. Let's see how well we did. Let's pull this back here a few notches, toggle. Let's bring it back right around here so we can watch this arrival here. What do you say, Aviation Kid? I have plans so no one uses alt accounts in the giveaways. Yeah, and also there's also oh wow, really? I just thought about that. You mentioned it, man. That's a slickster, man, to do that, man. Wow, man. People do that stuff, man. I'm glad you're on top of that, Aviation Kid, man. We're gonna do a couple of views here. Let's look at how this thing touched down coming in. Also want to look at from the tower view and also from the runway view as well too. But let's just see from the external view and see how we sat her down. Yeah, let's talk about those plans, Aviation Kid. Let's see what your plans are to avoid that from happening. Yeah, I can imagine that folks would make multiple accounts just to win these cash out awards and stuff, man. That's crazy. Wow. I'm not surprised though, man. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That is nuts, man. That's interesting. We have all lights lit up there for the approach there for the runway. And there we have it. Let's check out from the angle from the side and let's see how we touch down. Let's take a view here. Oh, she bounced. She bounced. And wasn't quite centered, but yeah, she bounced, man. I mean, I just saw that. She bounced. I want to check out the runway view and then also the air traffic, the tower view as well too. So let's look at this view here. Aviation Kid said, but I paid the person back for the game because it was unfair. I can't say plan. Okay, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, we'll hold that discussion later. So we can talk about those plans. But that's good. That's earnest, man, for you to that's honesty, man, for you to pay that person back. That was good. Glad you did that, man. I gotta keep that fairness across the board, man. That honesty goes a long ways. Check out the tower view. Let's see what the tower view is on this aircraft. Let's take a look at that. Let me wind it back a little bit. Okay, sounds good, Aviation Kid. Let me know. All right, let's check out this tower view. It's a lot of hills, Salt Lake City, huh? Wow, look at this. That's the city right there too, as well in the background. Nice land there. All right, I think that do it, folks. That's our first leg here in the flight. I'll make this here part one of cross country. Let's see what the next airport is from Salt Lake City. I don't know, might make it Denver or something like that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Do you know the Stream Labs control panel is very useful? Stream Labs. No, not familiar with Stream Labs control panel. Folks, we had a good, successful flight. The C-17. We'll pick a different aircraft for the part two from Salt Lake City to, I don't know, maybe Denver. That'll be our next leg heading cross country. Drop your suggestions. I would say, you know, aviation kid's not, well, I know you're not a big fan of the Airbus 380, but maybe we need to pull that one out and fly that from the 380 Airbus from here to Denver, just so we can kind of fine tune some things that issues that she was having, man. Maybe it'd be a good opportunity for that. Now I don't have any of that tipped set up yet. I don't have any tip or anything like that set up, aviation kit. I don't have anything set up, and we'll talk about that more. But I don't have that stuff set up. Nice. It's a good flight, folks. That was enjoyable. Plans for the next flight here. Those who haven't, please like and subscribe. We'll keep it going here, keep it flying here. We'll look to see determinations to the next aircraft. Drop your suggestions in the comments. Let me know. I'll probably be launching, if not later this evening, probably tomorrow. I'll be launching the next flight. I don't know, the Boeing 767. I like that one a lot too. It's the 767. 747. It's I can use the cargo or the regular passenger commercial. Let me know. Got an Airbus 388. There's an option as well too. We know that Airbus 320. Aviation kid, timeout, man. Man, you're a funny dude, man. I'm sorry. You said why look angry, man? I wanna like beat somebody up or something. Oh man, you're funny, man. Hey, listen, kid. Hey, I'm in the best mood ever, man. I feel blessed. I feel good, man. I just got an angry look on my face, huh? Nah, I'm good, man. Oh man. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks, man, for holding down. Thanks for all your comments through Aviation Kid, man. Per the earlier chat. Thanks for everyone else who also joined this flight. We're gonna go ahead and discontinue here, man. We'll catch you on the next leg here. Next flight coming out. Keep your eyes open. Drop comments as far as any suggestions as far as next aircraft to fly from here to Colorado for a journey across country, and we'll go from there. All right, folks. Everyone, stay safe. Peace out and stay flying. All right, take care. And I won't have that angry face on me no more, Aviation Kid, man. All right. Have a good one, man. Enjoy, folks.
Think I was born with the sauce. Think I was born